reading here came from Edgar Casey's Book of Colors. It's very generic. That's why I like to read it to be specific. Now, so you've got orange, telling me you're going through changes. The yellow is connected to it, telling me two things. You're trying to control those changes and you're independent. So you know how you want things to turn out the way you want? That's the control part. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have purple down in here. It's faint because you've got a layer of orange on it. But the purple tells me you get gut feelings about things. So that's good. The orange on it, though, tells me emotionally you're very sensitive. So sometimes your emotions override your gut instinct. Does that make sense? So like if somebody was a close friend and asked you a gut instinct question, you probably would be afraid to answer it because you want them to have what they want. And it might not match what your gut says.
Interesting.
Okay, the red tells me you're on the go, on the go, on the go, on the go. Now the red around your head, you're a thinker. You think, analyze, think, analyze, think, analyze. And then you stress. See the black?
No, I see.
So there's some stress. So the more you overthink and overanalyze, the more stressed you get. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, this orange right here tells me sometimes you can't make up your mind. The yellow tells me you're fairly stubborn. The orange across the top is beautiful. It tells me you're creative. It's nice and thick, so it tells me you tend to use your creativity. What do?
A little bit of nothing. A little bit of everything and a little bit of nothing. I play the guitar and I sing.
That's creative. That's creative.
Like videos. And,
That's creative.
Yeah.
So see, all of that is creative. It's connected to the yellow, so you have a tendency towards perfectionism. If it isn't perfect, you don't like it.
Perfect.
Yeah. You want it to be done a certain way, and if it's not, it pisses you off.
Correct.
Okay? Now, I see a spirit guide right there. You can see the line coming down there, there, and there. So you have several spirit guides that are trying to help you. However, you overthink, so you don't always pay attention to the messages they give you, because you override it by overthinking it. You have a line coming in here trying to get you out of your head a bit so that you get that guidance. So you know how sometimes you just know something and then instead of following it or doing it, you overthink it and then you don't do it and then you're like, darn it, I should have done that. Yeah. So it's time now to learn to follow that so you don't do it. I mean, so you don't overthink it, you just follow it. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Sometimes you get in your own way because you don't trust yourself. Archangel Michael says you don't trust you, and that blocks you and gets you in your own way. So he's telling me, get out of your own way, learn to trust me. Okay? What do you do for a living?
Customer service, real estate, customer service.
Or you're bored with it. It's good in the fact that it pays your bills, but you're bored with it. There's so much other things you can do, but you don't know what makes your heart happy other than the music. Okay? So that makes your heart sing. What I'm hearing is that just focus in on what would make your heart happy that would pay you money to. And see if you can't find something that would be... I mean, I get you're really creative. The angels are telling me you're very creative.
And I can't channel it to anything, though.
Because you get in your way. But see, you could if you get out of your own way. You just have to get out of your own way. You're too judgmental with it. So you block it. And if you let go of the judgment and just let it flow, then it would just come through you.
Okay.
Like a couple of nights ago in Denver, there was a thing on John Denver. Do you know who he is?
Mm-mm.
He's older. He's passed away. He wasn't old. He was 40-something when he passed away. His airplane went down.
Okay.
But he was a really good country singer. Really good. And he was riding a ski lift in Aspen, Colorado, and looking at the trees and the beauty, and a whole song came to him and he wrote it in 10 minutes. He was doing something else when a song came and he wrote it in 5 minutes. You know, it channeled. That's all channeled stuff because he would go to the mountains to get out of his way, where he would just sit with the trees and just listen. And it's kind of like you need to do that. You need to meditate and just channel. Get out of your head.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.